Hello everyone, welcome to my online prep. So this is the class 4 of our revision series for the Jaiib exam of May 2023, and in this series we are covering the MCQs from the paper 4, that is retail banking and wealth management. So this is the class 4th of our series and second class from module B. The module A has already been completed and the videos have been uploaded on the YouTube channel of my online prep. Also the first class for module B has been uploaded. If you haven't yet watched the videos, go check those out. These MCQs are very important for your revision for your upcoming exam. So in this class, we'll be moving on to the next chapters of module B. So let's start. Alright, so this is the second class for module B in which we'll be covering the chapters that are credit scoring, important retail liability products and important retail asset products. We have already covered the first two chapters of the module B in the previous session. So your exam is very close now and you need to revise, and revision, the best mode of revision is through mock tests and MCQs. So what you need to do is you need to see these videos and also revise the topics that are related to it. देन आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप मॉक टेस्ट डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. फ्री मॉक टेस्ट अवेलेबल है माई ऑनलाइन प्रेप ऐप पे, ऑल्सो थ्रू द साइट दैट इज www.myonlineprep.com. आप वहां से जाके फ्री मॉक टेस्ट कर सकते हो डाउनलोड, आप उनको अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो. आप देख सकते हो कि आपकी प्रिपरेशन किस तरीके से चल रही है और जिन एरियाज में आप वीक हो आप उनको जाके फिर से सही से रिवाइज कर सकते हो. तो हम यहाँ पे एमसीक्यूज देखेंगे चैप्टर वाइज और उससे रिलेटेड जो टॉपिक्स है उनको रिवाइज करते हैं. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद आवर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Okay, so the first question is, what kinds of risk are common in retail banking? This is from the chapter credit scoring. So options are A, credit risk, business risk, market risk or operational risk. B, solvency risk, technical risk, country risk, contingency risk. C, liquidity risk, legal risk, foreign exchange risk, commodity price and equity price risk. Or D, environmental risk, contingency risk and concept risk. अब अगर इस क्वेश्चन में हम लोग को डायरेक्ट आंसर नहीं पता तो हम एलिमिनेशन मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं. लेट्स सी फ्रॉम ऑप्शन डी, एनवायरमेंटल रिस्क, कंटिजेंसी एंड कॉन्सेप्ट रिस्क. तो कॉन्सेप्ट रिस्क ये कुछ रिटेल बैंकिंग से रिलेटेड नहीं लग रहा, तो ये सही नहीं होगा. सी देखते हैं, लिक्विडिटी रिस्क, लीगल रिस्क, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रिस्क. तो रिटेल बैंकिंग तो कॉमन कस्टमर से, जनरल पब्लिक से डील करता है, ये भी कैंसिल आउट हो गया. देन सॉल्वेंसी रिस्क, टेक्निकल रिस्क, कंट्री रिस्क, अगेन नॉट रिलेटेड. तो हमारे पास एक ही ऑप्शन बचा, दैट इज ए, credit risk, business risk, market risk and operational risk. These are the four types of risks that are actually common in retail banking. तो credit risk क्या होता है? Credit risk होता है जब जो कस्टमर के साइड से डिफॉल्ट होता है, डिफॉल्ट फ्रॉम द कस्टमर साइड ऑन रीपेइंग ऑफ द लोन. या फिर सेकेंड इसमें क्या दिया हुआ है, बिजनेस रिस्क. बिजनेस रिस्क उससे रिलेटेड होता है जो बैंक की प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी को, बैंक के प्रॉफिट को इफेक्ट करता है. या फिर मार्केट रिस्क. मार्केट रिस्क क्या होता है, बैंक से रिलेटेड, उसमें इंटरेस्ट, करेंसी, ये सारी चीजें आती हैं. सो इंटरेस्ट रेट, करेंसी, all the things or the economic phenomena that are going on in the market. And operational risk are the human factor. ह्यूमन फैक्टर जिसमें कुछ एरर्स की वजह से या फिर फ्लक्चुएशंस, ये सारी चीजों की वजह से क्या होता है, ये ऑपरेशनल रिस्क क्रिएट होते हैं. सो दीज आर द फोर टाइप ऑफ रिस्क दैट आर कॉमन इन रिटेल बैंकिंग. सो ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन says, what is the purpose of credit scoring for banks? The purpose of credit scoring for banks. Options are A, determine the price of the risk, speed up credit decisions and disbursement. B, prepare customer information reports. C, to know the reason about differentiation in rates of interest. Or D, any person can access his or her credit report directly. Credit scoring banks किस लिए provide करते हैं? It is the worthiness. It is the worthiness of individuals. Whether or not the credit is to be sanctioned or the loan is to be sanctioned depends on the worthiness of the individual to get the loan. तो credit scoring किस लिए होता है? ताकि बैंक, they can determine the price of the risk, speed up the credit decisions and disbursement. ये उनको help करते हैं credit के disbursement के लिए. Prepare customer information reports. So this is related to KYC. All the information related to the customer is gathered in this process. To know the reason about differentiation rates of interest, no. And any person can access his or credit report directly. तो वो इंडिविजुअल के लिए नहीं होता है, बैंक के लिए होता है. तो क्रेडिट रिपोर्ट से बैंक क्या करते हैं, क्रेडिट स्कोरिंग से वो डिटरमाइन करते हैं रिस्क को एंड उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो डिसाइड करते हैं वेदर और नॉट टू सैंक्शन द लोन. Okay, so the correct option is option A. Next, the question says set out the mistake as occur in credit scoring. What type of mistakes can occur in credit scoring? Options are A. Confusion in names due to similarity in names. B. Copying the exact details. C. Quantifiable measurement. Or D. All of the above. So actually copying the exact details and quantifiable measurement, this looks like something positive. So these are the positive factors of credit scoring. The actually negative factor is confusion in names due to similarity of names. अगर किसी दो individuals के names जो हैं वो similar हैं and this is the human error. इसमें क्या होता है, हो सकता है एक इंडिविजुअल की इंफॉर्मेशन दूसरे से मिक्स हो जाए, उसको नोट डाउन करने में ये एरर होता है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ कंफ्यूजन इन नेम्स और बिकॉज ऑफ ड्यू टू सिमिलैरिटी इन नेम्स, this mistake may occur in credit scoring. So the correct option is option A. Next, the question says define the eligibility norms for availing housing loans. The housing loans, it is one product that is provided by the retail banks. What is the eligibility norms? Options are A. Individual or group of individual or members of the residential cooperative society. B. Should not be enjoying credit facility elsewhere and should not be defaulted in any other credit facility. C. Should have regular income from salary or business. Or D. All of the above. So if we look carefully, so actually all of the above are the eligibility norms that have to be fulfilled or followed for availing the housing loans. Housing loans, these are the loans that are provided under the retail sector for purchase of a new house, for even a resale, or we can say for construction, construct, renovate, or extend. For all these purposes under the housing sector, the housing loans can be availed and these are the eligibility norms that should have to be fulfilled. So all of the above is the correct answer. Next question. Okay, so the question says who is responsible to give a free full credit report FFCR without any charge on request to the banks. So actually RBI has mandated that every banks, they have to be given this credit report free of any charge about individuals and businesses, and the options available are RBI, CIC, financial institutions and CIR. So RBI has mandated, but these reports are provided by the credit information companies. These credit information companies, they provide all the credit related information regarding the individuals and the businesses that provide banks whether or not they have to sanction the loan to those applications. So CICs in India, there are various CICs that are working. जो सबसे important है, these are CIBIL, then there is Equifax, Experian. These are the most important ones that are working in India. तो ये हर एक applicant के लिए credit information report provide करता है. It is a numerical number. The credit score is a numerical number that ranges between 300 to 900. Higher the score, better is the credit scoring. So this job or this responsibility is performed by the credit information company. So the correct option is option B. Moving on. Next question is what indicates a good credit score? Now the good credit score classification, it depends or varies from banks to banks. Usually a score that is above 600 or above 700, it is considered a good score, and the banks, they usually provide loans if that individual or the business has this kind of score. So what indicates a good credit score? Options are the longer credit history, the default credit history, no credit evidences, or several new accounts. Here the correct answer is A, that is the longer credit history, which also can be called as the longer repayment. मतलब जितने भी लोन्स पास में लिए गए हैं, अगर उनमें रिपेमेंट किया गया है तो वो एक अच्छा क्रेडिट स्कोर होगा. डिफॉल्ट क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री, नो डिफॉल्ट होगा क्रेडिट में तो वो एक नेगेटिव स्कोर दे सकता है. नो क्रेडिट एविडेंसेस, तो ये तो इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट ही नहीं करने को मिलेगा. या फिर सेवरल न्यू अकाउंट्स, दीज आर नॉट रिलेटेड टू अ गुड स्कोर. अ गुड credit score can be obtained if there is a longer credit history. The score can be improved even. अगर वो इंडिविजुअल या बिजनेस अपने इम्प्रूव करना चाहे स्कोर को, तो वो अपने डेट को, जो पास डेट्स है उनको फुलफिल कर सकता है, टाइमली रीपेमेंट्स कर सकता है. सो ऑल दिस विल गिव द इंडिविजुअल अ गुड क्रेडिट स्कोर. सो ऑप्शन ए हियर इज द करेक्ट आंसर. नेक्स्ट, The question here says, what is the correct arrangement of the steps in the process for seeking clarification of credit reports? तो यहाँ पे correct chronological order में हमें इन 4 steps को put करना है. The steps are considering provisions available in the website of CICs for resolving disputes. Second, the bank will provide you with a 9-digit control number. Third, contact the bank. And fourth, the provided number is used to view the exact details. तो अगर हम लोग इसमें से देखें तो सबसे पहला स्टेप तो होना चाहिए कॉन्टैक्टिंग द बैंक. Okay, so contacting the bank should be the first step. So here we can eliminate option C and D because third step it is given in A and B. Then we have second, that is the bank will provide you with a 9-digit control number. ये second step होगा. That is 3, then 2. After that, considering the provisions available in the website of the CICs for resolving dispute. And then fourth, that is the provided number can be used to view the exact details. So 3214, and here the correct answer is A. 3214. First you will contact the bank. Second, the bank will provide us with the 9-digit control number, that is the unique number. It can be used on the CIC's website for resolving dispute, and then this number is used to view the exact details. This is the correct chronological order for seeking the clarification of credit reports. So option A is the correct answer. Alright, so these were the questions for credit scoring. Now we have questions from the chapter that is important retail liability products. Okay, so first question under this chapter is, why are banks considered the safest institution for mobilizing people's savings? The options are, they offer high returns on saving products. B, they have a large amount of resources and can allow withdrawal of deposits whenever the customer wants to withdraw. C, they are able to offer long-term investment opportunities. Or D, they have the ability to guarantee returns on investment products. So banks, why do people put their savings into the banks? First, we have the CASA deposits, that is the current account and saving account deposit. They put it so as to create savings habit. Banks, they create सेविंग्स हैबिट अमंग द इंडिविजुअल्स. ये इंडिविजुअल्स के लिए एक बेनिफिशियल है अनलाइक द अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्या होता है, दे हैव अ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ रिसोर्सेज एंड कैन अलाउ विड्रॉल ऑफ डिपॉजिट्स व्हेनेवर द कस्टमर वांट्स टू विड्रॉ थ्रू चेक्स. वो विड्रॉ कर सकता है एट एनी टाइम. टू डिमांड डिपॉजिट्स होते हैं उसमें कितनी भी बार वो जाके विड्रॉ कर सकता है. सो दे ऑफर the withdrawal facility. That's why they are considered the safest institution for mobilizing people's savings. So the correct option is option B. Next. Okay, the question says, what is the main objective of a current bank account? Of a current bank account. Options are to promote saving habits among the account holders. B, to earn high interest on deposited funds. C, to enable businessmen to conduct their business transactions smoothly. Or D, to limit the number of deposits and withdrawals. So option A says to promote saving habits. Saving habits is among the deposit creating, that is the saving deposit account. This is for the individual income earning households or salaried households. ये उनके में savings habit create करते हैं. So current bank account ये नहीं होता. To earn high interest on deposited funds, current bank account में interest नहीं मिलता है. So ये भी गलत हो गया. To enable businessmen to conduct their business transactions smoothly. Right. This is the correct answer. C. And D, to limit the number of deposits and withdrawal. नहीं, यहाँ पे limit नहीं होता है. ये any number of times जाके वो withdrawal कर सकते हो. Restriction वहाँ पे नहीं लगाते हैं. So the correct answer is C, that is to enable businessmen to conduct their business transactions smoothly. This is the correct answer. Moving on. The question is, the advantage of banks having a high CASA deposit ratio is. What is the advantage that the banks get of maintaining a higher CASA deposit ratio in their total deposits? Options are A, higher interest rates paid to customers. B, lower overall cost of funds for the banks. C, higher profitability for the banks. Or D, greater flexibility for the banks to invest in stocks. So option A says higher interest rate that is paid to customers. So CASA deposits में higher interest rate नहीं होते हैं. These are usually lower than the term loans. जो term loans होते हैं उसमें 6 to 7% होता है, whereas CASA deposits में maximum 3 to 4% होता है. तो ये तो नहीं हो सकता. Then lower overall cost of funds for the banks. This can be considered. C is high profitability for the banks, profit function यहाँ नहीं होता, and greater flexibility for the banks to invest in stocks, no. So option B, that is lower overall cost of funds for the banks. This is the correct answer. ऐसा इसलिए है because the CASA deposits or the current account and savings deposit, they are cheaper method. These are the cheaper money that the banks they raise from the depositors. These are cheaper money. और यहाँ पे जो बैंक का कॉस्ट है ये कम इसलिए होता है क्योंकि इसमें जो इंटरेस्ट रेट पे किया जा रहा है दिस इज लोअर एज कम्पेयर टू द टर्म डिपॉजिट्स लाइक वी सेड 6 to 7% in term deposits whereas 3 to 4% in the CASA deposits. Hence it is critical for the banks to grow CASA deposits. Many studies have shown that the banks that have higher CASA deposit they get better advantage of holding these types of deposits. So the correct answer is B, that is lower overall cost of funds for the banks. Okay, next question. Okay, what documents are required to open a current account for a limited liability partnership firm? Limited liability partnership firm के केस में पूछा गया है. Options are certificate of incorporation and PAN card of the LLP firm, the sales and income tax returns and utility bills, the certificate of registration and bylaws of the society, the trust deeds and officially valid documents in respect of the person holding a power of attorney. So जो compulsory या फिर required documents है these are just the certificate of incorporation and PAN card of the LLP firm. If these documents are provided, then the current account can be opened for this limited liability partnership firm. So correct answer is option A. Next, the question is what accounts are covered under the nomination facility? Options are only savings account, B, only deposit accounts, C, deposit accounts, articles in safe custody and safe deposit vaults, or D, none of the above. So here the correct option is option C, that is deposit accounts, articles in safe custody and safe deposit vaults. All of these cases, the nomination facility is provided by the banks. What is the nomination facility? It actually is a service that enables the account holder or any financial instrument investor to name someone to claim the deposit. To name someone to claim the deposit or the investment, whatever the category is, after the original owner of the asset or the account passes away. Therefore, the nominee, the person who is given, that is called a nominee. So, is the person that the owner of the account or the owner of the investment asset has mentioned in the section of the nomination for the asset or account that are the legal holders of. So this is the nomination facility and it is provided under all of these cases. Next question. The question says the name of the facility that offers liquidity by giving access to the funds swept in the fixed deposits created by the auto sweep is. First, let us see what is auto sweep. So auto sweep is a facility that connects our savings account with our fixed deposit account. Connection between the savings account and the fixed deposit, wherein we can higher returns higher returns on the ideal funds or the ideal amount that is in our savings account. So the ideal funds lying in our savings account, they are transferred, they are connected to the fixed deposit wherein we can get the higher return. So this is the auto sweep. Now they are asking which facility offers the liquidity feature. Options are reverse sweep facility, auto sweep facility, nomination facility, or D, variable or flexible RD accounts. So the correct answer here is option A, reverse sweep facility, wherein जब अगर हम लोग के सेविंग्स अकाउंट में फंड्स की कमी हो जाती है तो हम लोग के इमरजेंसी पेमेंट्स के लिए ये रिवर्स वे में वर्क करता है. यहाँ पे अब क्या हो रहा है, ये फिक्स डिपॉजिट से सेविंग्स अकाउंट में कुछ अमाउंट ट्रांसफर हो जाता है फॉर आवर इमरजेंसी पेमेंट्स. सो दिस इज द रिवर्स स्वीप फैसिलिटी दैट प्रोवाइड्स liquidity. So the correct answer is option A. Next. Now we have questions from the next chapter, that is important retail assets products. We'll be discussing questions regarding the asset products. First question is define the eligibility norms for availing the housing loans. Housing loans, they come under the asset product. Options are salaried individuals or group of individual or members of the residential cooperative society or Hindu undivided family and corporate of their employees. B. Should be enjoying credit facility elsewhere and should not be defaulter in any other credit facility. C. Should already have at least one approved residence house. Or D. All of the above. So the correct answer here actually is option A. ये eligible candidates हैं who can apply for a housing loan. These are the salaried individual and so on. Option B says should be enjoying. यहाँ पे अगर ये should not be होता तो ये सही होता, क्योंकि they should not be enjoying the credit facility elsewhere and should not be defaulter in any other credit facility. And option C should already have at least one approved residence house. तो ये compulsory नहीं है. पहले तो ये था कि अगर पहले से एक residence house है तो housing loan नहीं मिलता था, but now the terms have changed. But this is not an important criteria for availing the housing loan. So the correct option is just A. That is, these are the eligible candidates for a housing loan. Next. The question says, in Prime Minister's Awas Yojana, the primary lending institutions should have MOU with the Prime Minister Awas Yojana, the PM Awas Yojana. This is for providing affordable housing to the urban poor. यहाँ पे जो primary lending institutions है, they should have an MOU with actually the A, that is National Housing Bank. Retail loan hub or A and B, none of these are not the correct options. The correct option is National Housing Bank. The National Housing Bank, it is the apex institution, it is the financial apex institution in the housing sector, and it was established by an act of the parliament in 1987, and it has the purpose or objective of providing or building a strong, healthy, cost effective and viable financial housing system. So the correct answer here is National Housing Bank. Next. The next question is, on what basis does the assessing of the education loan depends? Options are A. Parents' income and family wealth. B. Fees given to the educational institute. C. Past and current earnings of the student's family. And D. Employability and earning potential of the student. So what all is considered? Family's income and family wealth. If the individual is a minor, then the family's authorization is required. Otherwise, it is not. Also, exceptions are available. Then fees given to the educational institute. It will decide the amount of loan that is to be sanctioned. The past and current earnings of the student's family, it does not matter. The actual basis on which the education loan depends is the employability and the earning potential of the students. So banks, they assess this and then they provide the education loan to the applicant. So the correct answer is option D. Next question says, what amount is eligible to get insurance premium in case of education loan? It is again related to the education loan. It is asking कि loan का कितना part जो है वो insurance premium के लिए eligible है. Options are A. Not exceeding 10% of expense. B. 20% of expense or actual amount, whichever is higher. C. Actual amount. Or D. None of the above. So the correct option here is actual amount. That is, the actual amount of the loan is completely eligible to get insurance premium in case of education loan. So we can get insurance premium on the actual amount of the loan. This is the correct answer. The question says, the processing of retail loans, the models available are A. Standalone and centralized. B. Loan factory and loan hub. C. Asset processing model. Or D. Branches model. So it is asking कि retail loans जो model हैं that are available, which are these? The correct answer is standalone and centralized model. These two models are available under the retail loan sanctioning. So what is the difference between these two? Actually, standalone models, it means that the sanctioning and the complete process of the loan is being done in the branch level. This is the branch level. So the branch will market the retail loans. Also, it will process and sanction the loans based on the eligibility of the applicant. Whereas under the centralized model, all the retail loans processing, that is the loans it will happen at a centralized place. It could be a retail loan factory, it could be a factory or a hub or a processing center. So these are the centralized centers under which the different branches that are existing in that area, the processing of finally sanctioning of the loan takes place. सो ये दोनों मॉडल्स हैं जो कि अवेलेबल हैं। जो प्रोसेस होता है, अगर हम लोग देखें कि सेंटर्स में जो होता है, तो जो ब्रांचेस होती है वो केवल एप्लीकेशन रिसीव करती हैं और वो इन्फॉर्मेशन सेंट्रल को, जो सेंटर है वो हब है या फैक्ट्री है, उसको फॉरवर्ड कर देते हैं। फिर बाकी सारे जो प्रोसेसिंग है एप्लीकेशन की, वेरिफिकेशन, चेक, क्रेडिट स्कोर, ये सारी चीजें कौन करता है? सेंटर करता है। सो दिस इज अ सेंट्रलाइज्ड मॉडल। मेरा स्टैंड अलोन मॉडल में क्या होता है? ब्रांच पे ही सारे प्रोसेसेस ये कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट स्टेप टू द लास्ट, दैट इज डिस्बर्समेंट ऑफ द loan. So these two models are available under the retail loans. Okay, next. The next question is the portal which helps the students to make the application for an education loan. Options are Vidya Shakti portal, B Vidya Lakshmi portal, C Vidya Saraswati portal, or D Vidya Shanti portal. Which portal it helps the students to make application for an educational loan? It is B Vidya Lakshmi portal. The Vidya Lakshmi portal is actually for the students who are seeking educational loan, and this has been developed under the guidance of the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Finance, along with the Association of the Ministry of Education and the Indian Banks Association, that is the IBA. So इन सब के हेल्प के साथ इन सब के अंडर विद्या लक्ष्मी पोर्टल वर्क करता है, and it has been developed and maintained by the formerly NSDL E-Governance Infrastructure Limited. NSDL E-Governance Infrastructure Limited, which is now known as the Protean E-Government Technologies Limited. And it can help the students to view, apply, and track the education loans application to banks anytime, anywhere by accessing this portal. So this is the correct answer. That is B, Vidya Lakshmi portal. It has been developed to help students to make application for an education loan. Okay. Okay, so with this, we have come to the end of today's session. We have discussed the questions from credit scoring, important retail liability products, and important retail asset products. In the next class of this series, we'll come up with the next chapters, the MCQs that are important from the exam point of view. अभी जो टाइम बचा है उसमें मैक्स टू मैक्स जितना रिवीजन हो पा रहा है वो जरूरी है. रिवीजन थ्रू MCQs and mock tests that are available on the MyOnlinePrep app or even the site. What else? आप लोग माई ऑनलाइन प्रेप के यूट्यूब चैनल पे जाके ये सारी वीडियोस जो मॉड्यूल ए या बी के लिए अवेलेबल है उनको देख सकते हैं, और जो इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स है उनको जाके रिवाइज कर सकते हैं. दिस विल हेल्प यू अलॉट इन योर एग्जाम्स. सो वील कम अप अगेन विद द इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स एंड द इंपॉर्टेंट MCQs. टिल देन, go to the YouTube channel, see those videos, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and comment below if you want more such content. Okay, so we'll meet again in the next class. Keep learning with us. Thank you.